crap. It's concerning, isn't it? Alright, we'll do this. Check out this tempo, eh?
I can do a great deal more for you.
Better to do it that way.
My bones.
Wow!
Long time for this.
Oh my gosh. What's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Really appreciate your support in achieving that goal. For today, I've put together a monsters list. So the leader ability that we're going to be using for this list is Overwhelming Hunger. This allows you to destroy an allied unit and spawn an Ekimara in its row, boosting it by the destroyed unit's power. We have 2 charges, and the Ekimara is that token unit that you see here. These 2 charges are specifically reserved for the double Plague Maiden combo that we're going to be doing with this deck, right? So we have 1 Plague Maiden, an original copy in this deck. And then Caranthea is getting us the 2nd copy. So just save your charges for those 2 units in particular. Stratagem's Crystal Skull, boosting the allied unit by 4, giving it fail. I really have Crystal Skull in here, round 1 when we go first, to give the Witch Apprentices protection from getting locked in particular. But we do have a number of Deathwish units that you could also use Crystal Skull on. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. 2 Endrega Eggs, Deathwish unit. We have a number of Deathwish units in this deck because we're playing Haunt, so we need Deathwish units to make that card consistent and play for good value, right? We need activators. So it's a Deathwish deck, basically, this one. Endrega Eggs, the Deathwish is spawn 3 drones in this row. Drones are those token units that you see there. We also have Endrega Eggs in this deck because we do have a bit of a swarming emphasis through Bone Talisman as well. So maybe that could make Bone Talisman better and less of a conditional play. But generally speaking, what we want to do with Endrega Eggs is save them to be played with Haunt or round 1, of course. 2 Endrega Warriors. This is to help with the consumption of Deathwish units that we have in this deck. We need ways to activate them. So Endrega Warriors are great because you could stack 2 Deathwish units side by side and just place this card in between them and get a double activation. So pretty good value there. The deployers consume adjacent units. Bear in mind, we spawn a drone in this row for each Insectoid consumed. And we do have Endrega Eggs, so this will make Endrega Warrior a better consuming card in this deck. So obviously you want to have consumes consistently throughout a match with this deck because we're always playing Deathwish units. So maybe you want to take 1 Endrega Warrior round 1 and then the other one you're playing Haunt. Pella is in this deck to purify a unit. If something gets locked or receives a status, you can obviously remove it with Pella. For consistency, I've added the Archie Spores in this deck. We have 2. So the Deathwish is that summon all copies of this unit from your deck to this row. So what you basically want to do is keep one of these copies in your deck and play the other one round 1. We always want to prioritize consistency and thinning as early on in a match as possible for a better performance of our deck. So if round 1, you play 1 Archie Spore, you consume it, you thin the other one out to the board. double Foglet, Death Wish, Spawn Fog on the opposite row for 3 turns. Quite good value at 4 provision cost. Feel free to use Foglet round 1 and with Haunt as well. For some control, Spores allows you to reset the power of a unit. Obviously, you're going to look to target a unit which is boosted with a power above its base power. Bear in mind that we do have Old Spear Tip in this deck. So if for some reason, when this card gets thinned out to the board and it's damaged down significantly, you could also use this to kind of heal a card up with a lot of power lost as well. 2 Witch Apprentices. We're trying to use Witch Apprentice to help get round control round 1. I think it would also play good with Haunt. That would be the other good time would be played. And you just got to make sure that you have 25 or more points on a row before committing Witch Apprentice so that it works with its ability, boosting by 2 points at the end of your turn. Bargeist, another way to consume units, offers up 2 consumes basically, so pretty good. The deploy is that you consume an allied unit order. If we have dominance, the highest powered unit on the battlefield, we get to use the order ability consume as well. So with Bargeist, you may wish to take Bargeist in when playing Haunt, because we'll be playing Dettlaff at that time and we may need extra consumes. Old Spear Tip Asleep. So we're utilizing Old Spear Tip Asleep to pull out Old Spear Tip from our deck. So you always want to keep this card in our deck at all times. And I like to play this round 1 because it helps with consistency of our deck. After 3 turns, this card gets summoned out to the board. And what happens is this unit banishes itself, removes itself from the game, and its power goes into this, making this an 18 power Spear Tip. We have 2 Bone Talismans, boost all allied units by 1. So really, Bone Talismans, in the best possible case scenario, are utilized once you've played double Plague Maiden out. So you've got all those rats swarmed, and then you just offload 2 Talismans. And hopefully it plays for a lot of good points at 7 provision. But bear in mind, we have other ways to swarm as well. We've got the Endrega Eggs. Haunt, you kind of swarm a bit as well because you're spawning rats with the Wraith. So you do have a few backup plays, but it's really reserved for the double Plague Maiden. Ozril will be utilizing Ozril to play here ranged row, consume a unit from your graveyard. So in this deck, we have 2 backup consumes in case something happens to one of them. So you're either going to target Egan or Spear Tip, whichever one's going to play for better value, depending on how the match progressed. And Ozril is usually a round 3 final say card of the match. Imlerith gives that deck consistency as well because we're thinning with Imlerith. Play him melee row, draw a card, discard a card. If the discarded card was a unit, boosts off by its power. So what we're using Imlerith for is to discard Egan. So this makes Egan less conditional with the armor. Obviously, if Egan loses armor, it dies. So play Imlerith, discard Egan. Some pretty good tempo to help get you round control round 1, I'd say. We're utilizing Caranthir to spawn a 1 power copy of Plague Maiden. So what we have to ensure is that we keep Plague Maiden in our hand at all times for that to happen. A backup play for Caranthir could also be to give you another Dettlaff High Vampire, which ain't too bad. And let's say at worst, perhaps a Witch Apprentice. But Plague Maiden is the ultimate goal. And what I'd really like to do is utilize Caranthir Plague Maiden round 2 on the bleed and do like a high tempo pass. So bear in mind, with the double Plague Maiden play, we're going to need room, right? Because we're spawning a lot of units. So commit Caranthir with 1 Maiden, melee row, and the other ranged. Nugglefire gives us consistency for our deck also. Look at 2 random golds. Then play 1, place the other on top. You may wish to play Nugglefire round 2 to ensure you get the cards you need by the end of a match, okay? Dettlaff, fantastic Death Wish card. Summon this unit from the graveyard to the same row is the Death Wish ability. Its ability is limited to 2 uses, does not refresh when it leaves the battlefield. So Dettlaff is fantastic to be played with Haunt, okay? when we're going to commit Dettlaff will depend on the combination of cards we have round 2 or 3. So if round 2 you have your Caranthir Bone Talisman combo with Plague Maiden, that's what you're going to bleed with. If you've got Haunt, Dettlaff, other Deathwish units, you're going to take that route. But we definitely want to bleed with this deck. Plague Maiden, pretty good value at 10 provision cost. Deathwish, spawn 7 rats in this row. So yeah, like I said, we don't want to play this from hand until Caranthir's spawned 1 copy. And we're going to offload our leader charges onto both Plague Maidens. Keep in mind, if we get dragged out into a long round 3, doing double Plague Maiden is probably not the right line to take because we're going to self-clog our side of the board. It's going to be too many units. So yeah, you could still take Plague Maiden with you perhaps. It's pretty risky to be honest. Maybe you still could. And then what you're going to do is use Caranthir on the Dettlaff High Vampire instead. You have to be careful about it. So we're not really looking to play Egan for the deploy. We're just looking to discard Egan through Imlerith as we discussed. But it's just good to know that he gains armor equal to the number of cards in your hand on deploy. And when he loses armor, he dies pretty much. This card gets thinned out through Old Spear Tip Asleep. Always keep it in your deck. And then of course we have strong scenario card Haunt. As we play out Deathwish units, we get these cards spawned out from it. So we get a number of cards that give us consuming value and then a Deathwish unit. So I believe you'd want to take one of our consume cards with Haunt when we're committing it, for the fact that Dettlaff High Vampire has 2 uses of its ability. Okay, so like I said, you're going to play Haunt either round 2 or 3 depending on what combos you have in your hand. Now that we've covered the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy. So your round 1 cards would be the following. You have a unit you can utilize to consume Deathwish units. You can play some of your Deathwish units out. Preferably you want to get Archie Spore out of the way. Try to win utilizing the Witch Apprentices, Old Spear Tip Asleep, and Imlerith discarding Egan. Into round 2, in a perfect world, let's say you've got Caranthir, Plague Maiden, Bone Talismans. Play those cards out and do a high tempo pass way ahead on points, making the opponent commit some really good cards, or perhaps even going card down because that's a lot of tempo to deal with. Do consider playing Naglfar out round 2 as well, or round 1, depending on how consistent it will be, to set up your subsequent goals for round 3. And then what you want to do for round 3 is you're going to open up the round with Haunt. You're going to play Dettlaff High Vampire out. Carry a consume card with you into that round. Also, play your remaining Deathwish units out. And then final play, end of the match, play Osral Ranged Row to consume Spear Tip or Egan. Hope you'll enjoy the following matches. Really appreciate your support. I want to find Renfrey decks. This there. Come back to you. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the army. You're now enlisted to fight Renfrey for the rest of the season.
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
Yes, you do. You really do have something there. Probably prioritize Witch Apprentice. Okay, that's interesting.
A superb specimen, truly.
Oh, that's true. Smart. Consumes also kind of like a purifier, isn't it? Oh, crap. Well, how far are we pushing it, man? I don't really want to go a long round. If you guys... Oh, crap.
You simply must pay my estate a visit.
Oh, it's really big. This is really big, man. Do I really want to pass on 5? How many Death Wish units I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Potential. Probably going Caranthea here.
I bring death. Quite
Still got the Sabbath there. Bit of an expensive round. I better push hard in this one now. What's going on, Corp? Early stream today. It's 1:30, yeah, earlier. 6:30 a.m. Wow, you're a dedicated Gwent player, mate. You're checking up on the Gwent content whenever it's available. Good on you. Their leader's kind of gonna lock this. What's up, Vass? How are you? Clips. You don't lock it? Mate, thank you so much for not locking. Okay, so... It's probably Detlef first, huh? Just a lot of points. They should have locked it. They're helping me out here. Thanks for the follow. Cool, cool. Yes, all is well. Have to watch Gwent when you can. Legend. It's Calvate now?
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Very interesting. Here we go. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll, please. Hit the drums. Yes, my friend, you have a question to ask. Please ask the question. Yo, can we play some psychological tactics? If I go for the spear tip. Can I make them waste a lock? Anyway, I need to get my consistency for that. So makes Bone Talisman a bit better. We do have Egan in Graveyard. I could play that from hand. Drum rolls. Can you waste a lock on that, please? I do like to play these psychological tactics during games. Come on, you want to lock it. You want to lock it. I'm gonna hover over it. I'm gonna look at my deck. This is all a part of the enticement to lock this unit. I'm very weary of you locking it. Please don't lock. Please don't do it. Please. No. Don't lock. Please.
Eyes closed, mouth open.
Yes! Oh, I love it, man. I love it. My friends, I've studied psychology. I apply it in Gwent. I'm telling you. Oh, honestly, at this point, I should probably just go all in because there's such a big point gap. You gotta understand the minds of the players. Right? There we go.
I knew all my snares would have captured this time.
That's it. Some people reckon I do very good. We're just having some fun, my friends. Let's enjoy the game, huh? That's what we're here to do, man. Bluffs work. Bluffs absolutely work, man. That's why I love playing traps in particular. Because I really do it a lot there. Yeah, exactly. I don't promote gambling. I wouldn't advise anyone to do it. I don't do it myself. Better just find a good job that you're passionate about, work hard, save.
Blow the horn, clang the gong.
I like this deck, man. I've been having fun with it, huh? Game of bluffs, it's about right. No coral?
We shall do it my way.
Crack and eat me goolie. Looky here.
It's good to get rid of that. That's it's a pretty good counter to the rat swarm we're doing. Okay, Piggy next. 18 base power is great. Love it. Okay. Really now?
Quick, move those hooves, or we'll both be hammed.
Really, rat meme? How did they make the strategy work? Because the ritual card got to change, huh? So how do they compensate? Really? Wow, okay. Oh my goodness. I'd like to push for round control, definitely. I don't want to give it up with this deck, nah. Now, just give me Corinthia and 2 Bones Talismans, please. That's all I want. Can you do that for me? Come on. No. Yes! Magic deck on the wall. Please grant me. Bone Talisman. I did try. Oh. That's all? That's the only gold? Honestly, it's probably worth bleeding with Haunt. In my estimation. In my humblest of opinions, dear sirs and madams. I would say as much on this day. Yes, always. We always keep asking and focus the good energy. Definitely want to bleed hard. Yo, short round, Coranthir, Maiden, and Osril with Bone Talismans. No joke. Even if I go card down, I'm telling you. Mate, are you a Renfree player? No, you can't be. You got that. Yeah, it's alright then. Come on, legends. Do it. Yes. Look at the points. Oh yeah, Weavers. Yeah, that's the one. One of the crones, right? Wow. Why? What are you gonna do with it? Yeah. What? Suboptimal play, man. With all due respect, my friend. Why? Why, my friend? You over damaged. 3 with leader, 4 with thingo. It was a 6-powered unit. You think so? Okay. Man, just better for us. Honestly, this deck counters this unit pretty good because we kind of got lower powered stuff. I'm not really concerned. Maybe we want to keep some points here. How many rats? Just give me 2. Just give me 3. You think so? That's why? I still wouldn't have done it, man. I don't know. It's all good. It is what it is, my friends. Is what it is. This is such a sick hand right here, I'm telling you. But how much further should I go here? I don't know if I should really go much further. Maybe an Osril? Maybe Osril and we swarm in a short round. It's better if I make the round as short as possible. Yeah, okay, I was wrong. Now we pass. I like that. That feels good. Nah, that's enough. Well, now they've opened up room. I'm 20 points up, man. Just this.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
So 1 Death Wish unit and Bones Talisman next round. That's all we want.
We return to see rats.
Wow. Crap. Wow. It would have been good if they didn't have it. Ooh. Oh, I like it. I like it, man. Yeah, this is it. This is it. That's it. That's the finishing end. Don't even have to exchange. I think I'm hitting it, right? No. Maybe I should. Yeah, we saved it. It's just cataclysms are counter to us here. If that happens.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
We will be together.
Oh, crap, eh?
I can do a great deal more for you.
Better to do it that way. Hey, there we go. Oh, Imposter's pretty nasty. What do we want out of here? This there's good. Okay. What kind of imposter deck though? Pella might be good actually though. Yeah, True Corp. Stream was great. It's always fun. Had a really good time playing mages. Wow.
Let's dance.
Really? Man, that's pretty solid, dude. I mean, it's kind of good to get that out of the way. Probably just go for the thin and pass. Can I play into this much more? And Drago Warrior? That'd be about it. It's rent-free deck, man.
A pleasure to bleed you.
Yeah, they're getting ready to pass. So wait. Double Lacerate Simlas. That was a very fun deck. So good against swarm decks. Had everything in there. Honestly, if they're gonna try to bleed, we got a perfect resistance. But they just want the long round. One of your faves? Sick. Yes. Oh, man. What do I got? I gotta set up my golds. So we get Nilfgaard now. Just avoid the 6. Straves a Spala. The bronze card, right? What do I have in there? Vargeist, Piggy. Consume. Better not click again. So I'm gonna use. Should Caranthir goes to Dettlaff, is it? Double Dettlaff, I think. I can't go double play Maiden here, nah. Just gonna... Gotta think of roast space a bit. Yeah. We're not really surprised about that, are we? So the next one I play gets locked to... Oh, we are getting our ass locked up here. And they've got leader. Wow. Pretty much is. Wow. Magic moments. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think I've ever gotten locked that many times in a round or a match. Definitely not in a single round. I don't think it's ever happened to me. Oh my god, dude. No way. Not even our brother's ales. Not even the ales of our forefathers can save us. Oh, this is something else, man. Hold up, what am I doing now?
Your blood will warm my bones.
Wow!
Long time for this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I played here. Yeah, there's no more locks, but we got Lambo. Oh, it's probably for King Foltest Renfrey spam or something. The Renfrey's gang.
Merely an illusion, though Gwent strong and skillfully imposed.
I'm surprised we're able to keep doing anything here. We've been absolutely controlled, but we're still pushing through, man. Mans has had a rough day. Oh.
I promise.
Wait, what do we got? Yeah, no doubt, man, it is. Wow, talk about engine control. Thing's crazy. Yeah, we got like great points with this deck, huh? Even though it got locked up so bad. Like, Bone Talisman plays great here, man. Big plays. Ah, that's bad.
I forgive you. This time.
Man, Talisman gonna bring us home. Carrying us.
Oh, gentlemen.
Nah, we got it.
Ices.
Big value, very big. For 7 provision cost card, very big. Mate, they did everything they could. We got hit with Lambert. Freaking locks. This times monsters were strong. I was getting to pro rank every season with the monsters decks back then. But I don't know, just some changes and some ways feels underwhelming at times. Twice in a row. Problem cards? Whoa!
No one can hide from me.
What?
The witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
What in the world is happening here? Goodness gracious me. Hunting pack. Is it a pass on even? It's kind of looking like that. Renfrey.
A pleasure to bleed you.
We're in deep waters. I'm confident in resisting bleeds with this deck on even, to be honest though. Because it's got so much tempo. Yeah. Right, right. Oh my gosh. Perfect swap. Wow. Honestly, perfect.
Not to use my decoctions to your advantage.
Thanks. Now they see the best.
Frost, yeah, Frost is great. A lot of fun to play. I like the control Frost decks have with leader movement. It's good. I don't know, I haven't really played it. Usually it's fairly strong. Frost is good to play. I just don't know now with Renfrey how it works.
Is there anyone here to whom I can entrust my missive?
Wow, that was on top? Really? Seriously, dude. That's crazy. What kind of nerf?
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing, damn it.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Truly electrifying.
Well, at least this survived. Yeah, I heard about it.
Long live the Emperor!
Wow. Honestly... Guys. This mill player has been incredibly lucky, man. Have you seen some of the hits they got on me? They got the bronze unit. They milled spear tip. And they just got my Egon. That's a perfect mill. It's perfect. Really, it's perfect mill.
Your blood will warm my bones.
Osrul now?
Time to get our hands dirty.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to hit Osrul now. No way.
Here's our chance.
I never quit. I don't care. They're gonna take it from me. They're gonna take it. I'm telling you. We keep fighting all day, baby. Straight up, straight up. It ain't over yet.
The stake stars reflected
The
in
realm of the living
harmony
severs your
night
chain.
sky.
Abandon now your mortal stain.
You guys know what I'm thinking right now, right? Look at my situation. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, it's Batiste. Go ahead, feel it.
Magic moments gone dark. Oh, crap. Maybe I'll start a new segment at the beginning of the videos. Dark moments. Yeah. Dark magic. Unmagic moments. Something like that. We probably should, man. Not really doing anything here. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, right, man. I got no chance.
We were together.
I've never been milled that bad in my life. Honestly. That was